Hello everyone and welcome back to the Summer of City Builders. And today it is I Sid and we are back with our second game. Yes, I did things out of order. I did it because why not? Chaos and destruction are good. But this is the second game. I originally was gonna actually release this before the Factorio episodes, but Blade knows. I tried streaming this so that way, at least one of the three would be streamed, and that way, we could get people watching and stuff. No, it didn't happen. Well, it did work. It worked, and as we were like starting and everything, we had a few things where I have a world ready to go and to start a new colony and everything. But first we're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make a colony in a frozen place just to see all the snow. There wasn't a lick of snow on the terrain at all. It was just cracked earth and no snow. Me, Blade, and I were completely disappointed. We had no hope at that point, so we gave up with that. So we made a normal start. We started in some lush terrain with some forests, with all year-round harvest times and stuff like that. And we had started. I had gone through the first or second day. Okay, maybe 3 days at most. 3 days, and Blade's constant raving insanity. I had a moderation bot in my chat because it kicks out links like my Twitter and the YouTube. That's it. That's about it. And I also had it kicking out links for when I was doing a Class of Heroes 2 playthrough with names of people in chat. Which when Class of Heroes 3 comes out, I will be doing again. I will be streaming that when it comes out on PSP. Yes, that's right. People still make games for the PSP. Or rather, not make games, but translate games for. So, yeah, that's definitely coming when Class of Heroes 3 comes out. And from what I've seen, Class of Heroes 3 is a complete overhaul. There's slightly less BS and slightly more classes, which is really what I want. So we're just gonna start kicking off right into it. Oh wait, did I even explain what happened to Blade? Right, so I had a moderation bot. And Blade's constant insanity, and he set off the bot, and the bot immediately killed him on spot. It like banned him straight from the chat. So I'm just like, God damn it, Blade, you had one job, just to sit back and watch. So I move over and try to unban him. And in the process of unbanning, I switched to Windows. And I unbanned him, and I switch back to the game. The game crashes. So the complete recording was completely lost, it was completely gone, it was completely useless. So I was just like, fuck it all, I'll do this local instead of doing it streamed. And now we're going to jump right in with the new colony. Now, when I play RimWorld, I don't like to use the first two, Cassandra and Phoebe, because they're too easy. They're too set up, and basically this game runs on like storytellers. They cause random events to happen in the game, and really the best guy, Randy Random, is basically complete RNG. You have to use, it's just complete luck. You never know what you're gonna get. I've had some situations where I just finished a bandit attack, and guess what? More bandits, motherfucker. So pretty much Randy Random is the way I'm going. It's the true way to go. Now just ignore these two worlds. I played this game before, and these two worlds are completely useless because their data is corrupt. Or, not corrupt, lost. I don't remember what I did with their data. Oops. Anyways, now we're going to choose a place on this huge, gigantic map. I'm going to go for a place that I know... Oh, wait, this island, right, this island. This is where I wanted to set up base, was on this island. So I'm going to look for an ideal place really quick. No. Okay, not on that island. That island is a no-go. So hopefully we'll find something more suitable to my needs. Yeah, Iceland isn't very icy, if you ask me. How about this little plateau? Nope, not what I need. I'm just giving like random places to go. How about here in this? Okay, I could set up possibly on that jungle. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I could set up on the tip of this sort of borderline island. Just the tip, of course. Let's see. No. Alright, we'll set up there. Actually, you know what? We're setting up there. Alright. Now we get to pick our people, and by pick I mean hit the randomize button until you get something that is not complete shit. Because honestly, sometimes you can get people who are incapable of doing manual labor. I think I on stream, yes, it's on stream, I managed to roll an artist who didn't understand art. So basically his major was supposed to be in art, but he didn't understand art, so he couldn't use it. I was completely baffled. I was just like, so you have one job, but you are incapable of that job. Therefore, how do you exist? Anyways, we got a trigger-happy commissar. Yeah, sorry, I butchered it the first time. I was whispering it to myself. With very low shooting, totally. But very high construction and some decent growing. He's got good cooking. I might keep him. Yeah. Chemical interest. Chemical. I think he might do a couple of drinks of the flask, if you ask me. We've got Speedy the herbalist. 10 medicine, 10 out of 10. That might actually be good, since, you know, doctors are important in these kind of things. Well, construction growing, level 12 mining, alright. Even though he can't do crafting and research, fuck it. I've never rolled a 12 before. I've reached up to 12 and 13 by, like, manually training through long periods of time. But a solid 12 RNG, now that is a blessing. And 11 social, but holy crap, can't do shooting, can't do melee. And we don't really need a botanist because we have a herbalist. Oh, no, wait, an undertaker. Brief assistance to those who... Oh, no. Alright, then we'll randomize. Let's see what we get. No, I need people who can shoot at least. A bartender. Considering the other guys, I need someone with high research at least. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. You speak and so you shall receive. 10 research with an interest in research. Amazing. I didn't even know how I managed to roll that. It just happened. It's like, oh, you want research? Here you go. Oh, but it's a slow poke. I don't know, slow... I guess that's fine. Oh, incapable of dumb labor. Ooh, that might be a pain. Yeah, why not? We'll take it. We'll take everything that we can get. I said I wanted a high research, I got a high research. Take it or leave it, and I'm taking it. So now we've got the luxury of waiting for the map to generate. I don't know. Oh, ladies and gents, yes, sorry. Apparently, at some point, I don't know why, but my recorder just... Hold on a second, I'm distracted. This building is inside this mountain. Okay, then. My recorder had decided, oh, well, you know what, actually, I'm going to cut the recording when the world started generating. And at that point, I hadn't really done much. I had just spoken about some small introductory features, like how I was looking for steam geysers, because to me, steam geysers are an important resource because they're one of the, in my opinions, the best and cheapest energy sources. And now I realized that the recording cut, and I realized that, oh crap, the recording cut, and I said all this, so I actually had to reboot it, start a new world, because what happened is when I had realized that the recording cut and I went to my recorder, my game fritzed out and it sent me back to the main menu, and I had lost like the settlers that I had, so I went through it, I re-randomized, I made new people and everything. So we're just going to continue off like those guys who came before never existed. So now we have Bossman, Howe, and Brooks. That's our new group. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to full screen highlight this area, because when you first drop into a world... Oh, wait a second. No, it didn't get caught on... recording. I have that in my previous autofill. But basically, when you drop in into a new place, everybody, okay, so it prioritizes the people. Okay, then that's just a pain. What if I re-highlight it? No. Yeah, no, it's prioritizing people. Alright, so I have to go around and I have to highlight everything, because basically everything that drops in, they treat it as something that they shouldn't touch, even though it's like something that they need to collect. So basically you have to go around the map and tell them that they can use all the stuff without a problem. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I've had various cases where I've built like a small city, and I look out to the farther edge of the city on the map to see if there's anything, like how much space I have left, and I'm like, oh snap, there's still stuff to be found. Because usually after I first start building, I don't usually look at the edges of the map unless we're being invaded by pirates or something. By the way, I did start in the same plot. It looks kind of similar to what it was in the previous save before, you know, the recording decided to say, fuck you. It does look similar, but there are slight differences, like the number of geysers has gone up, which is good for me because the more geysers the better, because I'm going to be maxing those things out. So now everybody's fully in right now. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an order. I don't need to claim buildings right now. I'm going to give an order to... Let's see if I can order these trees to be cut. Yep, crap. Yes. Kill the tree. Kill all the trees. Not all of them, just some of them. Just the ones that are in the way. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to order some trees to be cut down. One of these guys is an herbalist, I'm quite sure. Alright, oh wow, that never used to be a command before, but now it is. Alright, so it looks like Boss Man's getting to work cutting down these trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a small room. And I say small because it's going to be relatively larger in the future. But structure, click this, you switch it to wood. I mean, they'll just pick up wood off the floor, I think. I should probably give an order to make a stockpile somewhere. Cancel this order. Cancel that. Cancel this one as well, because that's not actually right. And come up here and set this to wood. And where did... And basically, I'm going to order them to build a room, and then I'm going to set the stockpile zone, because I don't think they're going to start cutting without a stockpile zone. There. So now we have a stockpile zone, and he immediately starts building. So, first off, this tree right here, even though it's not fully grown, I want it to be cut down. It's going to get in the way of building the facility. And I think Brooks is incapable of doing intellectual. Why isn't he haul? Oh, you know what? I actually just realized what's going on. Let me go into the oops, not wrong button. Overview, right? Yeah. So in here in the overview, things are given priorities like that. I don't like the whole auto priorities because it usually does it wrong, in my opinion. So first of all, we're going to need to push firefighting to 1. Basically what happens is it scales the things from 1 to 4. It'll scan for ones, right? It'll go through this list starting from firefighter to research, and whichever in the tier 1, it'll search through those. Whichever thing that it runs into that it can do as a 1, it'll do that. If there's no ones that it can currently do, it'll switch over to 2 and do the exact same thing. So it's a really neat way of ordering things to be done. So let's see, why is the teacher not? Alright, so first of all, I want hauling to be at 3 at minimum. Cleaning can be done at 4, yeah, that's fine. Now, Oh yeah, patient. Yeah, definitely. You should always make sure that you get yourself treated. Since he's the housemate, I'm going to put him at 2. We don't really care about flicking switches. Definitely warden should be at 2 at least. Growing, I believe Brick's yeah, he has 12 growing, so put growing at 1 and mining at 2. Everybody needs to at least haul before they go do some other stuff. Yeah, he has 10 researching, so researching should... I want to prioritize researching early game, so that way I don't have to worry about it later. These other things, plant cutting should be at least a solid 2. And the other priorities for right now, I don't need to change. I mean, if I need to change them, I could most definitely do it. Anyways, now they should be changed. Yep, there we go. Now he's hauling stuff. That's right. Yeah! Work! Meanwhile, Bossman's just cutting down this tree. I don't know what he's cutting it down with, but he's doing it. He's really doing it. Did I screw up the priorities for construction? Okay, yeah, these guys should prioritize construction. I don't know why they came with, like, no default in construction. So now I'm going to speed things up, because these things tend to take time. What did he do right there? Did he just puke? I think he just puked. He just randomly puked. Alright. Anyways, now that we're prioritizing the construction of buildings, because honestly we need to get the stuff inside, and actually, you know what, I might take construction off of him, set it to 4, because I need someone to haul in all the new stuff. Alright, so he should... Yeah, he's gonna go haul in all the stuff. Anyways, that tree won't become a major problem until after I order the floor to be built. And there's a snake in the room. Please, snake, for the love of Christ, get out of that room before they finish it. You have a chance to live. I think this cobra wants to choose death, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Pause. Now, last time, this was really funny. So, I had built sleeping spots for the settlers, right? Because we didn't really have beds yet, because we hadn't built rooms. So, I built the sleeping spots, right? And guess what the first settler does immediately? Sleeps on the floor. That's right, immediately sleeps on the floor, even though I have a designated sleeping spot, and I'm just like, really? I make you a sleeping spot, and the first thing you go and do is you go sleep on the floor. That is the most ungrateful. And he lives. He chose life at the last second. Because if that snake had not left that room, I would have killed it. I would have killed it for the pure... I would have just destroyed it. Anyways, I'm just looking at these for fun because, you know, we're waiting for stuff to actually be built. And actually, I need to set the floor of this to wood. I think they went to sleep though, so I can set this to wood flooring. 176 wood. Good thing there's a crap ton of wood across the map, am I right? Bend it tall. I've actually had that happen where a lightning storm occurred and it all got burned. I was not very happy when it happened. I was just like, wow. I really felt the burn that time. Anyways, now we're just waiting for them to sleep. Thankfully, they're not sleeping on the floor, or sleeping raw on the floor. At least they're sleeping in a spot. Honestly, I don't know what difference it makes, but it's slightly better. Let me see. extremely low expectations. That's good. It's always good to be. I mean, Bike Scar, Jazz Scar. Alright, you can. There's a few group things where you can order for people to be, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first meal. After I order a cooking table to be built. I actually can't see the store to it. Oh. Now I can see it. Anyways, I want to store pretty much everything in here. Any quality, any hit points. Anyways, Bossman is just out here in the marsh. Oh, he's taking a walk. He's going for a walk. I mean, if he had a gun, it'd be okay if he went for a walk. Now Brooks is going for a walk. That is... And... Oh, he's stargazing. Alright, then that's fine, that's fine. That's fair play. That is fair play. They are entitled to the right to go for walks and go stargazing. Meanwhile, this forest of trees may never get cut down. That is true. It may never get cut down. I was about to say, is that a plastic knife? But correction, plasteel. Plasteel knife. That's right, plasteel. What difference does it have with plastic? I don't. It's steel that's really cheap and affordable to make. That breaks easily. Anyways, now we're just waiting for them to wake up. Honestly, there are 10 days in each month. Alright, it's 7 in the morning right now. And Tao is the first one to wake up and he's carrying the knife. I'm working at the Tao. I guess I ran out of wood. And right now they're hauling stuff in. Alright, so I know there was someone really good with melee and someone really good with guns. Yeah, Tao is really good with melee. So you can equip the knife. Bossman is now chopping down the trees. He's average at shooting. How does Bossman hold the shooting? Wow. Alright. Don't believe there's a rifle around here. Oh yes, here. You can equip the rifle. Bossman, you can equip this gun. Alright. Now we're working. Now everybody's equipped with a gun and can shoot on sight. Anyways, the reason why I need Bossman to cut trees as quickly as possible is because I need wood. I need wood for the buildings that I need to build. And to be honest, the gathering of everything that's been stretched out to the map is pretty annoying to me. Because everything's all over the map and they're running around trying to gather it. And we've got Bossman chopping down trees so that way we can... What's up? Has somebody run out of things to do? It's quite possible that somebody has restrictions. Oh, I completely forgot that there are orders that people... Yeah, it's basically like Prison Architect in this point, where you can give people orders to spend, like, how to spend their day. I guess I could give them 2 hours of joy, but there's honestly nothing to do. I mean, I guess they could go stargazing. They could go look at the sun. Well, we don't have outfits right now. We just started. Oops, I just hit the world tab, so that's going to load the map. Electrograph. And that's pretty holding steady at, like, honestly, this could be better, so that's a good sign. Oh, is that what this is? Learn about the history tab? Is that why it's flashing? Well, I've already looked, and I wasn't impressed. Oh, number of prisoners, of course. Alright, there we go. Now it's leaving me alone about the history tab, which is great. Because I couldn't honestly give a rat's ass about it. Anyways, now they're back to sleep again. Oh, it's because I put firefighting to priority 1, but it doesn't matter. Do I really have to mark this area as a home zone? Really? Let's see, zone production area. It's already marked as a home zone. Look! There are places... Are you happy now? Goddamn tutorials. Tutorials are nice and everything, but when they don't get out of your face, that's when it gets annoying. Up and there we go, autosave. Crashville? No, we're going to call this place, type place? Okay, there we go. Citopia. Now, if it's going to be Utopia or Dystopia, that's honestly depending on how good am I feeling. Am I feeling rather nice today? Nah, destroy them with lasers. Anyways, now they're waking up. BBT. Brooks, Bossman, and Tao, the BBT. Very close to the BBC, but not quite. Is Tao really out of things to do that he's going around sweeping, cleaning rock rubble? Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Cleaning is a 4. What? Oh, right, Tao doesn't have a lot of things that he can do freely. I guess what I could do, but Oath is, Brooks the Oath is that one's for growing, so she'd probably prioritize it over building and gathering. Wait a second, is that it? Have they actually bought everything on the map in? Really? Yeah, it looks like they have. I'm not seeing much. Is this stuff, or is it? Oh yeah, this is stuff. I missed some stuff right there. See, there's stuff still. I told you, I always miss stuff. And because the map is so large, missing stuff is pretty easy to do, unless you're like carefully inspecting every grain of dust on the map. Grain of dust? Grain of dust. Well, I guess I found some more stuff, and I guess they're gonna bring it back. Oh, wait, they've already... Well, Bossman's still chopping down trees to finish this room. Alright, I guess I'm gonna start... And it's raining. Chocolate rain. Using you to fall back down again. Alright, so... Basically, what I'm gonna quickly do is... Zone area. Growing zone. I'm going to order a small growing zone right there. Now, Bossman is handling the construction because he's the one cutting down the wood for it, so it's fine if he does that. So I'm going to mark a growing zone. So that way, Brooks, when she's not doing anything, can come over here and start growing some potatoes. Yes, potatoes. I don't really need trees since we've got about 1 million of them. Anyways, now she's planting the potatoes. It's really like very close to the marsh, but that's okay. For now, everybody seems to be okay about what's going on. Oh right, just ignore Tao. He has, I think, Masochist as one of his debuffs or buffs. I can't even say if that's a debuff or a buff. Okay, it's a trait. he's a masochist, so that's fine. That's fine. That benefits me if he enjoys getting hurt. I think the only person who's neutral is Brooks. In a little pain, slept outside, slept on the ground, ugly environment, disturbed sleep, times 6, top 2, minus 6. Yeah, whatever. Just random. I'm just looking at these stats while time is going by. And actually, whoa! I did not notice, but we're actually drawing. Well, I think we passed it. Hold on a second. I have terrible sense of time at the moment because of how the recording was upset. But we have definitely passed the 30-minute mark right now. So I'm just going to let them zoom through this. I honestly want them to finish this house before I close out. Because that honestly would be lame to close out before they've even finished the house and then come back and like, ladies and gentlemen, oh what? There it is. Here it comes. The final flooring bits. And boom, it's done. Alright, I think I can call it there. Thank you all for coming to watch me play City Builders. I'm just going to overwrite here. I actually saved at the beginning of this because I was like, if it's going to crash again, I'm going to have a save this time. So, thank you all for coming to watch. There should be a league video that's coming out. That one, I originally had something planned that I wanted to record. But, I didn't get to play that champion, so I couldn't record that. So, I was like, well, I'm playing this champion, I might as well record. And I managed to get some decent footage out of that. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and ta-ta!